All right, we are back. Welcome in. It's the midweek episode. I got a little more jazzed up, RJ. Was that better?
SODE.
Yeah.
I don't even know. SODE.
I got criticized for my intro last week. I had a lot on my mind. RJ
Who
got
criticized
on me.
you? Was it me?
Yes.
It was so long ago. It was a whole 7 days.
And I haven't been the same since. So we're back. I've got my juice back. My brain is empty. I have nothing to say. Actually, that's not.
Well, this will be a short episode then, everyone.
It'll be very short. And we're done. Thanks for joining us. I'm actually, I can't stop looking at this damn scenery behind me. Anyway, RJ, got a lot to talk about.
Yes.
But we'll hit a couple of them. I'm going to give a little love to a couple of players again. I'm big on my baseball right now. It's getting into the time of year. It's the best time. And saw some pretty cool stuff. You know, last week, you've heard this name a lot. Davis Schneider was my guy.
Holy Schneider.
Right? Yeah, up there with the Blue Jays. You'll hear his name again next week. I hope it gets here in time. But this week, I just want to give a shout out to a couple players. I don't know if you saw this, RJ. This is pretty incredible. I don't know where I'm going to start, so we'll start with Kyle Farmer, RJ. Okay? Kyle Farmer. You see what this guy's done since being traded over to the Rockies? Now, this makes me happy, though, giving the Rockies some love. I think they just swept somebody. Did they sweep the Dodgers recently? They're playing decent. They're still the Rockies, so I'm not going to get crazy right now. But Farmer, look at what this dude has done over the last, I don't know, 7 games.
Invest now, guys. Invest now.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just getting excited about a dude. Farmer started out with the Dodgers as a catching prospect, I think. I don't know. Anyway, look at this guy. He's crushing it, having a great time.
Oh, look at that.
Look at those numbers.
Plays 4 different positions, all infield.
Yeah.
Nice.
Started with the Dodgers, went to the Twins, went to the Reds, and just recently got traded over. Anyway, a lot of fun watching that dude this week. And then did you see this story? Okay. I am not good with a mouse, but we have editors. You see what this kid did this week? I think I'm only going to be able to show his card. Okay, first of all, he's done 2 pretty remarkable things. Brandon Young, he's a rookie pitcher for the Orioles, okay? Now, not many cards out there, not many cards to show you. But first, this dude threw, the 5th ever Orioles immaculate inning.
Yep.
Now, if you don't know what an immaculate inning is, he threw 9 pitches, and he struck out 3 dudes.
Nice, yes.
Incredible. And you're talking about a guy who's pitching on the team with Seaver and your favorite Messina. Like, yeah. There's no joke pitchers on this. The 5th time ever. I thought that was pretty incredible. But wait, there's more.
And look what happened in the last 24 hours. 13 people viewed that card because of it.
Right? Okay. But wait, there's more. And then same dude, look at this. Same dude throws 7 perfect innings against the Astros, right? Then he's in the 8th inning, first guy gets out, so he's now 4 outs away from a perfect game. Okay? Traded a dude, Urias, from the Orioles to the Astros. He comes up, his former teammate from like a month ago, a couple weeks ago, gets a hit. Okay? Pretty buzzkill, but what an extraordinary thing. Now, here's the coolest part of this story. This dude's from Houston. Started going to baseball games at Minute Maid Park, because that's what it was called, when he was 5 years old.
Nice.
Goes back to Houston and almost gets a perfect game. I thought it was cool. Worth sharing. Not a lot of cards for this guy out there. Now, I think your point you just made is probably valid. Topps Now is probably going to come out with his what he did. Actually, that was Topps Now for both of those accomplishments. But anyway, I thought it was a pretty cool story, especially the fact that he went down to Houston, where he's from, and I think his mom and dad were there. Tons of friends. I think they said 26 family and friends were there.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And to go out there and almost throw a perfect game, man. But Brandon Young, super cool story. I was there for it. I hope that dude does well.
I mean, did you see the one most recently where the minor league team had a fan?
Yeah.
come in and
Was that
ended up
real? Was that real?
yeah. So actually, he had played, I think, like minor league ball somewhere, and was actually part of their, their team. Their not their team, but like their social media team or something like that. I'm probably murdering this story 100%
No,
because I
but
don't have it in front of me.
yeah,
But
but I
like it was
think
that feel
everybody
good
saw it.
moment of.
Yeah.
But you know what? Dude still took it yard. Still, you know, I could almost imagine just being in the crowd at that moment and just being like, "What is just going on?"
Yeah. The I wasn't sure if it was real, but if you watch the video as he's rounding the bases, I think it's the third baseman. The look on the third baseman's face was like, "Holy shit!" So it almost was like, okay, maybe that was real. So yeah, that was a good one. But hey, so somebody's got a bounty. Who is it? And what's going on here?
Bounty, right? Bounty is the name of the game in the hobby nowadays, right? Try and push a product, trying to sell a product. Yeah, you throw a little bounty on it, right? So Orel Hershiser, you all
Yeah,
remember Orel Hershiser?
we do.
Yes,
He's
yes,
pretty
kind
good
of.
pitcher.
Yeah, pretty good pitcher. I would say journeyman pitcher at this point. The amount of teams he played for, but
Yeah,
so he has a superfractor that he's looking for that he autographed, and it's in the 2025 Topps Chrome. So he is trying to put a bounty on it to, get that card back in his possession because he really wants it. And, it could be coming out to see a Dodgers game, get autographs from him, check out the booth and, all that good fun stuff.
yeah,
So it's just an interesting, once again, integration into players that collect, right? And players that collect themselves. And,
yeah,
at the end of the day, it's just something cool to see on that side, the passion of it. But at the same time, it'll be interesting to see if it, populates or it comes up in circulation and, what happens with it if someone does, turn it over to him, or maybe a big Orel Hershiser fan,
Sorry,
snags it
Orel.
up.
Sorry, man.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
my first 101 I've ever hit.
I know,
I'm
right? My
gonna
first
keep it.
101 and a Major League Baseball player, wants it. Or yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well, that's pretty cool. I mean, I remember watching him when I was a kid. You say journeyman, but I always just remember he was always the guy you're like, oh, great, he's pitching. Because,
yeah.
I didn't like the Dodgers, still don't. He was a Dodger pitcher, and he was always good enough to beat whoever I was rooting for because
Yeah.
pretty damn good. But yeah, love seeing players involved in the hobby. I mean, I'm always a sucker for those stories. I saw Strahm, Phillies pitchers, getting Bryce Harper into collecting. In fact, I think Harper just snagged a cart that he signed from the home run derby from somebody, and I'm a big Bryce Harper fan. I think he's an incredible.
But that's not even that's not even the,
I know.
the
I was about
story
to
with
say,
Strahm.
and then
Yeah.
you sent me a text later what Strahm said, and it was hysterical.
This got my brain thinking of going, wait, am I collecting the wrong cards? I'm like, wait, they're like pump the brakes,
Pokemon.
Yeah. So Matt Strahm came out and he pretty much said Pikachu's not going to tear an ACL, Charizard's not going to get a DUI, right? Which is totally true, right? Like we put so much weight on what's the draft class coming in, what's the kids that are going to be playing for the first time, where's the rookie class, where's all this kind of stuff to drive up value on cards, right? Because it's all just made up. Like the price is just made up, right?
Yeah.
And so at the end of the day, a guy goes out, a Wander Franco, perfect example, right? Like that trajectory was like this, and now you have people that when they pull it from an old product, they literally just rip it up and throw it on the ground, and they're like, "There's no value," and this guy's a POS, and move on with their day. But if you go into Pokemon or some non-sports cards, you're going to kind of have more. The question is, will value hold for longer periods, because you don't have to have the guy last 15 or 25 years to make it to the Hall of Fame to be great every year. It's MF and Pokemon. That dude's always going to be great.
It's already in the Hall of Fame, baby.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. No, that's a great example. You're right. I mean, injuries aside, you got people
actually, but now what I want, I want to see
Franco.
Yeah, but now I want to see Pokemon like do inserts where Pikachu is getting a DUI or Charizard is tearing his ACL, right? And you're just like,
but then he's got another character. I'm sorry, guys, I don't know Pokemon, but comes over and heals the ACL in the next version, or it's a hologram, and he's his ACL's back.
That's right. I mean, all the rage.
What are we doing, RJ?
Yeah, all the rage on one of the cards, which I still want. There's a couple that I want for my personal collection at some point, but one is a fat Pikachu, and it was just like it's just like become like a staple in the
Fat
Pokemon.
Pikachu.
Yeah, so
We need to get somebody on. Hey, if you're out there listening, and you know somebody that's doing that breaking on that product, get him in here. We could learn a lesson because it's clearly something we need to get involved in.
Yeah, we are all about all things sports and
things.
non-sports and the trading card atmosphere.
Who knows? Maybe I'll get hooked. I mean, that episode with Mary, Mar Breaks. Got to check that out. Those are Marvel episode, and I was blown away with what they're doing in there. I don't know that
and some of the value on those cards too. You're just like, and that'll keep because they're comic book characters that won't go away.
They won't die. Do they tear ACLs though?
They just have a friend that can magically heal them, right? So it all works out.
There you go. There you go. All right, RJ, I've got one more thing, and we'll, every time we jump on, we're like, let's keep.
You've got one more thing.
I've got one. Wait, do you have one more? You have one more thing. Sure. All right, let me hit you with this.
You want to do your one thing first?
We'll do my one thing first, because honest to God, RJ doesn't know what I'm about to say,
and you have no idea what I'm about to say.
This is getting good. Anyway, I'm going to throw an idea at RJ right now. He has not heard this idea. I'm challenging you,
all right,
RJ.
I'm all headphones. Let's go.
All headphones. I'm challenging RJ. RJ and I have a gap, have a weakness. We're not big into the football thing. Football season's coming, right?
Uh-oh.
Okay. We are going to get ourselves jazzed up and educated on the products and players. I mean, we know the players. We watch it, obviously, right? But we're both going to get $100. This is a behind the brakes $100 challenge. You got to buy whatever you want. With that $100, I'll buy whatever I want. Here's what I mean. I may buy 4 quarterbacks for $100. Cards. These are cards. You're not buying human beings. We're buying cards. You might say, nope, I'm buying a CJ Stroud for $100. And we're going to sit on that card. We'll have updates throughout the season. The end of the season, whatever your cards are, whoever had the highest percentage growth, is that the right word, on our investment wins, and the loser, maybe we crowdsource what that loser has to do. And no, we're not getting tattoos.
Is it collective? Is it collective then? like if you buy 4 cards, is it the collective growth of all those cards together?
Whatever. So it's about smart spend here.
All right.
You could go with, I don't know, who are the rookies? You can go with sophomore season Marvin Harrison. Get yourself some Donruss rated rookie. Maybe he comes out and blows it up.
Yeah.
Or now I'm not going to say that. I don't want to throw any injury stuff out there. But, or the quarterbacks, you grab a quarterback or 2.
So how does this have to be purchased?
What do you mean by that?
Because there is a card show here this weekend.
Yes. Okay.
On Saturday. It's a small one. It's 100 tables.
All right. So RJ's in and I'm in. We're doing this. Details to follow.
I know. Or you could scour. I mean, you would probably have more product availability.
I like the idea of the card show. I might be down.
More product availability on eBay though. So who knows, right?
Or do you buy a pack, you open it and you go with one of those, like say you buy a $12 pack, right? Just try to get lucky, right? Come on, RJ. I'm trying to mess with your head.
Yep.
Anyway, there's my plan. We're doing it for football season. And so you got to get your cards before the first game.
Yep.
Okay. Report back now.
And it can't be a card I already own.
Oh no. No, I'll be collecting receipts for the expenditures here. $100. Go. RJ, it's time for the card of the week. Yeah.
Oh, it is? Not yet. I've got one thing.
Oh.
All right. So, even though I know we talk cards and sometimes we talk sports, so I was trying to think, I'm like, what's something that I can, because you're trying to knock me off my chair over here with hey, we're going to pull this in and see what happens. So now I got a question for you.
Oh, God.
If you ran into a genie and he granted you 3 wishes and you used your first 2 on becoming a professional baseball player and having a healthy, long, non-injury prone career. So you're you're like a legit player, what would be your final wish within that sports realm, right? So like I've made it to the majors. I'm gonna have a good season. The genie's like, you get one more wish involving you being in the MLB.
Okay, so you're taking away my family being happy, healthy, all that. All right.
Yeah.
So fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. So it has to be baseball related.
Yeah.
Man, I was not expecting this. Do I edit out the time I'm thinking right now?
Sure. Yeah.
Because it's going to be
Sure.
play some Jeopardy music. My final wish. What team am I playing for?
It could be your wish.
So I'm a baseball player and I'm doing great. I think Hall of Fame would be my wish.
That's just that you make it to the Hall of Fame?
Yeah, I mean, if it's sports related, you want to go out as the best ever, or one of the best. I think that would have to be it, right?
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, I mean, I got to be honest with you. It feels selfish to say, so I'm wondering if there's something.
It's not. I'm not saying it's a monkey paw scenario where you're like, I want to be in the Hall of Fame, and it's like, and then and then next thing you know, the plane that you're on crashes, and you're all in the Hall of Fame because you're the first ever plane to go down.
Wow, Jesus! All right, that went sideways. No, because the first thing I was going to say is World Series win, but I have to think that hell, if I'm going to the Hall, we had a chance, right? I don't know. A Hall of Fame. I'm sticking with it. RJ, what's your answer, or do I not get to ask you?
No, yeah.
Go.
You can.
What is it?
All right, I would like to hit a home run in every 7.9 at bats. You don't know. This is the thing. You don't know when it's coming. So they could be all clumped together. You could hit 3 in a row and then you're on a drought for, 25 at bats. You have no idea when they're coming within your career, but essentially you're hitting almost about 60, 65 home runs a year. But it's going to average, right? So you might have a 75 home run year, but then you might have a 48 home run year, right?
Yeah.
You just have no idea when it's going to happen, and it could happen in a very big moment, or it could not.
Okay. So card of the week is
See?
I love what you did there.
All right. See, it makes you think, right? We had the guest we have on coming up for Monday made us think. So I'm like, what's something that I'm gonna make Matt think? Okay.
That was good. Go.
Yep.
Card of the week. Here we go. We don't have any noise yet, but this is powered by somebody. RJ's card of the week, powered by.
Let me take it out of its protective casing. All right. So I had 2 cards in my hand, and I still have 2 cards next to me, and I was just like, what do I go with? Do I go with scarcity and value and like potential, or do I just go with goofy and cool?
And I'm going to guess you went with scarcity.
Nope, goofy and cool.
Damn it. Go on.
So, being in Arizona here, we have, many baseball teams that come out for spring training. So sticking on the baseball theme, I've been on a little bit of a kick a few weeks ago of some Otanis, and I came across this gem, which I'm like, it's one of those cards I'm like, not a crazy lot of value,
Yeah.
It still has Otani. It's got Otani in it. There's also Justin Upton, and there's Mike Trout. Nice. So my card of the week is 3 dudes just chilling on a golf cart.
Look at
that. Where this is taken? This is actually happening right here in Tempe, Arizona.
Diablo Stadium.
Yep, Diablo Stadium. So like having the time of their life. Well, Upton might not be. I don't know. Upton's pretty like, you taking a picture right now, bro? But, Trout and Otani at the time, right?
Yeah. Poor Trout.
2018. So that's his rookie year. So technically, while it's not marked as a rookie card, it's kind of like a rookie card.
Yeah, that's a sweet card. I like that card. Didn't you just pick that up recently?
Yeah, a couple weeks ago. I think maybe a month ago or so.
Oh, okay. I thought I was with you when I got it, but maybe you just told me about it. Yeah. That's a nice one, RJ. I like that. I like that. Now I'm going to ask, or are you going to say, I'll save it for later? What was the other option?
Oh, the other option is, I guess I can show. I got both here with me.
I mean, it's there.
Because this one I'm actually. So I told Matt the other day that I might be selling some of my cards. I haven't figured that out, right? Because sometimes you start to just collect so many that you're like, all right, these ones bring me joy, and I like really looking at these. And then these are like some for value that maybe I'll hold for later. And then there's some like ones that you're just kind of like, I don't know what to do with you. And this is one of those cards that I don't know what to do with. Let me take this one also out of its little protective sleeve. So this is one I got through Arena Club. So this is a Walker Jenkins out of 15 auto. It's a 10 out of 10 for them.
It's good. Good looking auto there.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, it's good, man. I like that.
Yeah, so this is one of the ones like obviously too young to know full value, right? But then this comes back to what we just talked about of, tearing ACLs and, getting DUIs. And it's like, is this something I hold for 15 years, right? Or do I move it and find something else that, I need to complete my collection with, or that I want to, have fun with, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know, man. I say get your PC squared away. That's my thought. I don't know.
So what you're saying is get the fat Pikachu? Is that what you're saying?
Get the fatty. I mean, why not, man? Why not?
That's funny.
You need to get the Pikachu. Add a little spice to the collection.
Yeah.
Do you have any non-sports stuff in your collection?
Yeah. I've got some of the currency cards and the Marvel cards.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
I've got I've got a couple floating around in there.
Yeah. How's your wall of 50 coming? Because the thing going on our studio wall is coming.
Yeah.
My procurement's going well, is all I gotta say.
Oh, you're okay. I didn't know I have to be procuring that many yet. I thought it was a very timely. It's a timely.
I was just asking. I've got
sometimes a card speaks to you, and that's the one. My first one that will be going on the wall, and that was the national one that I got. And it just, as I walked by, it just spoke to me, and I'm like, you're the one. So
you're coming with me. No, you're right. It's a marathon. We've heard this a lot this week. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint. We will fill the 50. I was just excited, so I had to pull the trigger. I was excited. Let's go.
So I'm going to come over to your house, and you're already going to have 50 cards ready. You'll be like, where are you at? What's going on?
Well, I only get 25, but yes, I'll be like, what are you doing, RJ? Let's go.
You're like, I'll fill the space while you fill out yours. It's all good.
That's right. No, get sad pulling them off. But all right, man. Hey, fun midweek episode. Hey, if you haven't watched the Brian from Black Gold, jump on there. This guy's, we said it when we introduced him. He answered every single question we had with such transparency. It blew us away. It's an awesome episode. He's a fantastic guy. And I know a lot of people enjoy their breaks. So get in there and listen to Brian. And then stay tuned, because RJ mentioned it. We have Ziggy on with us. He's on YouTube. He just he's a thinker. He's really an advocate for breakers in the hobby, big ideas. And as RJ said, it makes you think about things differently with respect to the hobby. And he's a very positive guy. Maybe some of his ideas or things he's pontificating on aren't popular, but it's all coming from a good place, because he's really he's a big advocate for the hobby.
Yeah, definite. So stay tuned for that, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Thanks for listening to Behind the Breaks. We appreciate you being here with us and helping us grow this community. You can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, and YouTube.
Make sure to like, follow, or subscribe, and we'll see you for the next one.